Hello everybody, welcome back to another Kimball's Corner. Not 100% sure what I'm going to do today, but I'm feeling like colored pencils and these glorious paint over pens. So let's have a little flip through. Ooh, it's a journal flip. Ooh, Rocky did that one. Pretty. I'm looking for something partially done. Ooh, scary. There's some scary stuff in here. Okay. There's the rent. Okay, so basically I did a jelly print and she didn't quite turn out. And it's sticky and I don't know why. Don't really care. Going to use things on her and we'll figure out where it goes. Anyway, the jelly print didn't work as well as I would have hoped and the remnants came up on this page, so I'll do that some other time. But let's try and finish her up. She looks like she's coming along. I'm a little caffeinated. I've been so tired all day and I'm like, I'm gonna go and film because why not? And I made myself a nice big glass of coffee because, you know, wouldn't be my show without a cup of coffee. Yeah, I was just checking to see if you're playing, recording. That's how tired I am. All right, let's work with her. I mean, let's just start. If you aren't familiar with these are the Jane Davenport paint over pens, and she's going through, like the JD brand is going through a transition from one company to another. So I don't know if these are gonna still be around. I know she's coming out with some new ones, but I don't know if these actual colors will still be around. I hope so, they're great. Let's start with this color and use it for the shadows. It's a lovely lilac-y color. Well, actually, it's called Jellyfish. And it's smudgy. I mean, it's acrylic paint. Like a nice liquidy acrylic. Oh, her poor nose is just non-existent. I'll help you, baby. You'll smell again one day. It's just getting it started, getting warmed up. She needs some lips. Girl needs lips. And what's fun about this is that the picture's already ruined, so I'm not really worried about further damage, you could say. If she turns out awful, then that's her problem. Not really. It's my problem. I'm gonna try to save you, baby. I feel like I need a little wet tissue to wipe off the excess paint, because I dab my fingers in this a lot to, ooh. The thing about the white one is that it isn't super opaque, it builds up. So it's like, that'll dry, and then I can do another layer over it, another layer over it, another layer over it. But I'm a little impatient, and I'm just gonna use this. Just getting a foundation down. I'm gonna go over with colored pencil, so I'm not terribly worried about any details right now. We're just kind of, you know, bringing her back to life. Also, the materials will work differently. I mean, I'm working on top of, I think this was color sticks. And I think the hair is color sticks and ink. Lord knows what's in the background. I did this a while ago and I was like, well, that's a failed attempt. And yes, 17 is in the background because I think the whole YouTube thing was I can't monetize if there's music, like copyrighted music playing, and I am not monetizing this, so I ain't worried about that. Okay, let's Let's bring in some beach. Just want to try and even out some of this skin tone. So I'm gonna bring in some of this purple. And there's like leftover, I think it was, oh, what is it? I tried a different technique with the, not gesso, matte medium, and it didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. And it kind of looks like she has peeling skin. Like it just, it's not a sexy look, okay? So we're trying to help a girl out. Just kind of soften some things up. And just work with what we got. Let's just say we're doing her foundation right now. Soften these blue lines because they are not that important. All right. And it does reactivate a little bit on the marker. Get her eyelids in there. Whew, girl needs an eyebrow. Oh, she is a mess. I'm here for you. I am going to give her a floral. I did some stamps with my JD Flower stamps, but they didn't quite stick. Anyway, I'm adding a little shadow underneath those. Hopefully I can make them look good, because they kind of just disappeared. I mean, I could just restamp it, and I know that'll look good, but why would I want to do that? It's the easy way, right? Let's make it really hard. Alright. I feel like I haven't really done anything to her yet, but we're getting there. We're working on it. I'm debating if I want to bring in black line work, or if I just want to like work with the paint pens. But I don't love this strong, vibrant blue. And I'm not sure how colored pencils are going to work over these. That'll be interesting to find out. Who needs to do a test when you can just go for it? Just add a little extra somethings down here. Okay. I like this better than that strong blue that was there. And it looks less weird if you add it everywhere. Like if I just left it on the lips, it might look a little weird. Artsy, some might say. Same with the purple. Like if you just shadowed like her eyes purple and didn't carry the purple anywhere else, it might look like she has like black eyes, which that's not a look anybody wants. Let's just kind of give more definitive hairline. All right, oh yeah, she needs eyebrows. That's nice. Eyebrows are good. So we'll start those. There-ish. I'm excited. KCON tickets go on sale tomorrow. I just learned about KCON and I'm obsessed already. Alright. Give her some nice eyelids. Again, not getting too finicky with the details since we will be bringing in colored pencils. Let's just bring in this color though because I don't see it anywhere else. And it'll really make her eyes stand out. And it's weird because since I did on it, like, I always do these highlights, I call them eyelights. I always do them on that side of the eye. But since I did it on the jelly plate, it flipped, so now it's reversed and it's kind of weirded me out. Anyway, shadow inside the eye. little pink for the tear duct, and for, you know, other parts of the eye that are pink. That's right, I'm technical. Alright, let's see if this is too subtle. Yeah, it's too subtle. I want more of a highlight on the top of her nose. It's going to be there-ish. Alright. We can set those aside for just a sec and pull out the big book of the color. Alright, so don't necessarily want to use black on the eyes. Maybe I will just go in with the... Do I want to do turquoise or do I want to do a navy? Okay, I'm going to do a indigo for her lashes. The top of my pencil sharpener broke off. It's very messy now. Alright, didn't even wait to see if it dried. Maybe I should just gone with pencils because it does not want to really go over top of that. That's sad. But I know what will go over top is this. Not this. Where are you at? This. We're going in with the black. Lots of eye makeup. Darken the pupil. Glare, I've got a big window in front of me, so it's reflecting off of this beautimous ink. By the way, this is the License to Quill pen, also known as the LTQ pen, and it is a Jane Davenport product, and I'm a little obsessed with it. Alright. Probably should have, you know, done prettier eyelashes on the other side. Now they're all clunky and lumpy. That's alright. Let's try... maybe I'll just leave black for the eyes out. Let's darken in this pupil. Let's try and just leave black for the eyeballs. And try and work with pencils everywhere else. Keep her eyes very dramatic. Okay. I want to bring in some reds, or like some berry colors. Mulberry and processed red. Let's see if I can just add a little redness to her nose as well as a little shading. Do a little brighter. Mostly I'm just saying how it lays on the different product. And it lays all right. And then I use white for everything because white not... Funny. Alright, yeah. I need some more caffeine. I'm fading. Well, that's not sexy. Alright. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Make sure there's not any blue on your white pencil before you color. It's not really doing much. Tell you what, this piece is going to win the award for the most texture. Get a little berry color in there. Okay, let's bring in some purples for some shadows. Kind of pump up the color a little bit. See if I can make it work. Let's save her. I know what you're thinking. She needs a shave. Well, let's just see if I can add some of this in. Because usually it works to help tie things together. And this is just peach Prismacolor. Prismacolor Premier. Right. Will this work? Kinda. Okay, right. Alright. We're getting somewhere. We're making progress. Alright, I do like the purple for the shading. Get shading kind of just along that hairline. Under the nose. Okay, let's do the lighter purple to help kind of just blend it out a little bit, soften it. Right. Maybe a little bit in the whites of her eyes. Make it look just more like an eyeball rather than a little flat shape. Alright, and bring in the skin tone. A little pale fleshy tone. And yeah, I'm kind of just scribbling. I mean, the page is covered in texture, so the scribbly lines don't bother me at all. But you are more than welcome to go as smooth or as textured as you like. I'm a giver. Just added some pink to her cheeks. Amp up that color. Asking you. So I don't want to use white, but I will go in with a light peach and just kind of help really blend between what I've already laid down and what's like the color pencil that I just laid down and what's already on the page, like that skin tone, like that light skin tone that's already there. It's my favorite song. Kind of blend out that cheeky color. I'm so excited that these guys are going to be at KCON. They are quite fantastic performers, and they are hilarious. That needs to be. That needs to be. Just putting little pops of highlights here and there. Right. I wonder actually if I bring in purple to her lips, if it'll look too weird. Not my fave. I don't want to cover up that teal, but I do want her lips to have a little more shape. Just kind of muddle it up a bit. I might have to bring the black into her lips to get what I'm going for. I might even do it on her nose. Although her nose does have somewhat of a pretty good shape happening. Do like a little under highlight. All right. Just doing a little refining. And I may have lost the plot with that one. Like that bugs me. Cover that up just a scotch. Now, I kind of want to add more of a sketchy vibe to just these turquoisey lines that I put in because they are a little placed feeling. And then put the purple under here. Do the lighter purple to help blend it out. And then darker / light fleshy tone, or peach, as it's called in that Prismacolor Premiere world. All right, she's getting there. Her lips still bug me, like they're lacking depth. Let's see if I can take in like a dark red. It seems to be laying on it a little bit better. I mean, I don't want to bust out the acrylics and just do a full-on paint over, but I might, but I don't want to. Take this. Oh, we're doing it. Don't want it to be too much. Sorry if my head's in the way. I don't want to draw at an angle. It makes it look weird. Okay. Right. It's working. We're excited that it's working. Well, I think it's working. You might be like, Kimball, you just made the biggest mistake of your life. But I feel like once I start adding black, I kind of want it to go everywhere. But I'm still trying to keep a light hand with it. I do like how it is, I like how the black looks next to this teal. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I think we're safe. I think we're okay. Thank you, LTQ pen. Eyebrows. Just a little texture. Nothing cray-cray. All right. How to deal with her hair. I wonder if I did some acrylic paint. Let's see what I got. Yep, this one's on top. And where? Ooh, my little palettes. Oh, baby, you'll be done someday. I always paint on her face. I feel bad. Let's paint on a color wheel. Was not planning on painting. Where's the brush? There's the brush. That'll work, probably. I think I'm gonna try and water it down a little bit, but I do want her hair to have more of a cohesive teal feel, as opposed to like all the multicolor going on. I think I use this pen for inks, so it might be really, really funky. But I'm not trying to completely cover everything. I just want to unify everything. Slash cover everything. I mean, just make it go up, why not? Break the border, makes it a little more interesting. All right. Well, this was an easy way to fix that issue. And I can probably paint over it, or use my colored pencils over this. I feel like that should just be filled in. I liked the shape, but it was literally cutting her head off, which would just, that's weird. Mm-hmm. This is interesting. All right. Now, bring in this darker blue. Remember that time I was like, I don't want to do a full-on painting. Well, I'm still not. But this is an easy way to add some depth. Or at least interest. No real direction. Just like my life. Let's see. I have direction to the mall. All right. So, give that a good rinse. Because I'm a professional and I'm using, I don't even know what this is, a ball mason jar, because I'm fancy in these parts. All right, give it a quick dry. I'm gonna try and just do a little bit of white line work on the top rather than some full-on shading. But I don't know how dry it really needs to get. Oh, maybe I'll just use the markers, or the paint over pens, and just add a couple lines here and there. That could be interesting. Did I mention it's like 642 degrees in here? Yeah, it's a little toasty. So, that's not bad. I don't have to wait for it to fully dry, it just needs to be dry on the surface. I'm so tempted to like run some color through it. And then, since I already had those colored streaks in there, Alright. Alright, calm down. And you know me. Add some white. Put a little in there. Just a little bit. I don't know what the heck's happening down there. Something crazy for show. Ooh, is she done? I kind of like her. I wasn't expecting to like her. I thought it was just gonna be like, oh, sad girl tragedy. But no. She's kind of coming through for me. Oh, the flowers. Ooh, okay. Let's just try colored pencil on those. Because I don't want them to like super pop off the page. So I want them to be nice and subtle. This might be too subtle, but a little touch of pink never hurt. Alright. Clean that up. Whatever was on there. The white really does not want to work on whatever's happening with this background. There's always a way around it with mixed media. Before I learned of the awesomeness that is mixed media, I would feel so at a loss right now and be like, oh, I'd have to bust out my acrylic paints and paint it. Now I just pull out this paint pen and just cut it down. I'll take like a dark purple and kind of outline. Oh, that helps. Still subtle, but definitely standing out a little bit more. And also, can I just say thank you to people that make stamped flowers, because I do not like drawing flowers. Like, I did a colored pencil piece on wood, like a giant piece of wood, and it was a girl that had like flowers falling and she had like a flower crown. Oh, it took like 9,000 years. Technically, it's still not done because I ran out of steam. I don't know why I didn't just use the pink paint pen on this. Hello. Could use it probably because it's a little strong. But if I blur it up, it's fine on the bottom part. All right. Let's give her a little tie. I'm shaking it. Okay, let's make it a little bow tie. That's how I do bow ties. And we'll add a little white on top. Okay, well that's just scratching the paint off because it's like semi-dead. Just adding some highlight to the strings. Because it's easy. And then, probably should have cleaned that beforehand. Just makes it a little more graphic. Woo! My bad for not cleaning it off first. There we go. And little dots in the middle, because it's that kind of flower. Alright, she came along quite nicely. I think she's kind of cute. I think I'm just gonna leave that, but I don't know what's happening there. Maybe I'll take some yellow and try and calm it down. Just whatever's happening with that. Still there, but calmer. There we go. It's not so distracting now. All right, I think we are good to call her done. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm glad you were here to witness her little makeover. She's so cute, just pinch her little cheeks. If you liked it, please do the thumbs up thingy and subscribe if you want to see more. I try and do these every Friday. And who knows, maybe we'll draw her twin sister next week. Maybe we won't. I don't know. Regardless, have a good one, and thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys later. Bye!